SST will be moved temporarily to AIIAS, and then after 18 months of construction, we will move here. By the way, did you see the arc here? What is familiar to this arc is the same arc pattern in the Singapore. So you can see that we made this also 3 arc as a representation of the symbol of Southern Asia Pacific Division. And during that time, PAMAS also will start during the time of Pastor Gulfan. Pastor Gulfan, I think, is one of the longest serving president over a span of 13 years. Okay? And then Pastor Asoy only for maybe 6 months. And then Pastor Samuel So, and then Pastor Kaderma. Under Pastor Samuel So, AWR will start. Under Pastor Kaderma, we will open the Philippine Publishing House, and then we will open the Adventist Heritage Center, and later our E.G. White Center, then later our Adventist Heritage Village in the future. So that's the summary of it all. Do you have any question? Okay. So ito yung Indonesia. This is Waldo. The first convert is Emmanuel Siregar from Bataklan. Was it? People who eat people, cannibal. Cannibal people. And then they would put up school. School is their their strategy is school. Even now, they're very powerful in schools. And then Tisdale would come, but he would lose his son, and by losing his son, he would also lose his wife because the wife would be mentally ill. And then he would go back to Australia. Then Petra Thunheim will take over, a divorcee who became a Seventh-day Adventist and a colporteur, can speak 7 languages. Dutch woman will become the first historical woman mission president in the history of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Australia. But that is her. But while she was in Java, she would contract disease, and then from that disease she would die in the middle of Hong Kong and Java. She would die in Singapore and would be buried in Singapore. Her Bible is still at the wall of the Petra Thunheim Memorial Church. Okay? And then Samuel Rantong will be baptized during the time of the evangelism of Emmanuel Siregar when Munson would go back in 1911, and then Samuel Rantong will start the work in the Eastern Indonesia area. Okay. In Singapore, who will begin the work there? Griffiths. Griffiths also begins the work in Myanmar. But Robert Caldwell, again, the same name. Robert Caldwell will be the canvasser. And then, of course, Parkin. Okay, the first converts will be this Baba family. This will be the first church. The printing press. By the way, from Indonesia, they moved here for 5 years. The printing press. And then later, they moved again back to Indonesia to become IPH, or Indonesia Publishing House. So that is the history, and this is the Penang Hospital. Penang Hospital. Myanmar. Okay, so it will begin with Ellen Myers. Ellen Myers will, the Myers will convert, and Jones will convert, and then A.G. Watson. These are the canvassers, and then they would convert May. We call it May is the sister of Maung Maung. But Maung Maung will become the first local minister of Myanmar, and then Herbert Vutao will Bible study Maung Maung, and then they will begin the work in Myanmar. But civil war, it will slow the work in Myanmar. What about Thailand? Thailand again began with Robert Caldwell, and then the Griffiths again. Jones again is there. Long way. Okay, until this is the first converts, first missionary. This will be a mission station, our first clinic. Okay, this is the same. This one and this one are the same. And then we have our hospitals. Our best approach in Thailand is hospitals. So we have several hospitals in Thailand too. Now this one will be very, very slow. Only now that they are opening after the Civil War. Only now that they are opening. All of them are communist countries.